Okay, so sadly it is time for me to sell my beautiful M4, a car that has served me so well for a year and a bit. I've just loved owning this car. It has been rock solid. Not only is it a joy to drive, but it has been the most reliable car I've ever owned. I'm very sad to see it go, but time to move on. The details of this car are all in the description of this video. If you want to know the price, the configuration, the mileage, all that sort of stuff, I've put it in the description, that way I can update it as need be. But otherwise, this is an M4, which of course everybody that's watching this video should already know. An M4 is the coupe version of the M3, two-door of course. Just a beautiful looking car. It has of course the big twin turbo inline 6-cylinder engine producing over 400 horsepower, probably about 480 horsepower we think. It's claimed 430, but we know they actually produce a lot more. It comfortably seats 4 and has a huge trunk which includes a little secret compartment where you can store bags of flour if you wish. Inside, all the standard lovely M4-ness with the beautiful leather and of course an indicator stalk that has never been touched. But I guess the question you guys are going to ask is why, when there are other 60,000 something or other second-hand M4s on the market, why would you buy mine? Well, there are a lot of reasons why you'd buy my car over other cars. The first one being that my car, apart from the silly ceramic brakes, which everyone regrets getting anyway, is fully optioned. That is, I ticked every single box. You can see all the options down in the description, but this car has over $18,000 worth of options. You often find M3s and M4s with a lot of options, but you very rarely find them with every single option. So if you want the toys, this car has it. Second is the color combination. I get a lot of compliments on this orange over Silverstone leather combination. Of course, the Silverstone leather is the full leather. Everybody seems to like this color, and personally, if I was buying this car again, I would get this color combination again. It's worked very well for me. And of course, little known fact, this was the color combination that Abraham Lincoln himself had chosen for his M4. Unfortunately, he got shot in that theater before he took delivery. Third, this car has new tires on the rear. The front tires have still got plenty of wear on them. They're about half worn, but the rear tires are brand spanking new, and they are expensive tires, so it's good to have brand new rear tires. Fourth reason is that this car is already coded. What I mean by that is that it's had all the European features turned on, which are turned off by default, and you have to find someone to do that. And some of the great features that coding have added to this car is the full power LED headlights, which make an enormous difference. And of course, all the little neat things like being able to wind the windows up and down with the remote and turning off the beeps and lots of other little features and add-ons that coding does. So this is already done to this car. Next, of course, is that this car still has more than a year's warranty and free servicing on it, so you're pretty much worry-free. Sixth, of course, is that this car is in fantastic condition. You know, I put the clear bra on from new and it's protected the car, and of course I've never had any accidents, I've never crashed it into anything, it's got no dings or any real marks on it. It is a very clean car, very good condition indeed. And finally, and probably the most importantly, is that you guys already know this car. I've made videos on this car regularly ever since the day I picked it up from the dealership. You know who's driven it, you know it's been, you know, well, it hasn't been babied, it hasn't been abused. You know, this is a car that has been well looked after, and you know the whole history. You know, it's internet famous, this car. In fact, I would guess this is probably the most famous M4 on the internet. So that's another good reason for buying this car, but I think the real reasons is that it's, you know, fully optioned and it's in such great condition. So if you're interested in buying my my beautiful M4, email me on the address below, and hopefully we can get together and you can take the car for a drive and do a deal. Okay, so while we're here, I wanted to do a quick update on the status of my 911 order. Everyone keeps asking me, when's it coming, Nick? Well, the answer is no time soon, because I haven't even ordered it. The reason I haven't ordered it is because I've run into a little bit of an issue that I totally should have expected, and that is delivery times on custom orders, particularly paint to sample, the PTS paint to sample, the custom color order that I want. you know, my order's complex, I admit that. I've got a special paint color, stitching, some changes to the leather, yeah, and that is really complicating it. And the delivery time frames they're giving me for that car are well into 2017, that's not going to work for me. Not that I'm an impatient person, it's just that my car is a big part of my YouTube channel, and to go 6 months or more without one is really not going to work for me. So I need to rethink the configuration of the car. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip out a lot of the customization that I'm doing, just keep the color, which is really what was important to me, and see whether I can reduce the time frame, and if so, I'll place the order and hopefully I'll get it this year. If that doesn't work, then I need to look at other options. Perhaps I'll consider a standard color. I don't know that I'm that excited about that. Or even, you know, a near new secondhand 911 and then wrap it perhaps. I don't know. A few options there. Or maybe I just forget the whole thing and get a white Prius. Whatever I do, you know, it's not the end of the world. I mean, we're talking first world problems here. Oh, poor Nick has to wait for his Porsche 911. Oh, woe is me, that poor guy, what a dick. So, you know, I understand this is not a big problem. I just want to make sure that I get a car in a reasonable time period, and if that means I don't get all the bits and pieces that I want, all the custom stuff, then so be it. I can always wait for the next generation. You know, the 992 is coming out, probably released end of 2018, maybe 2019, so not that far away. And maybe I can do my custom color then if I can't get it in this generation. So no big deal. You know, I understand this on the list of priorities of the world's problems. This is right at the bottom. So yeah, I'll let you guys know what I end up doing. In the meantime, my M4's for sale. It has been just such a solid car. I've loved this car. It's just nothing. I just can't speak highly enough about it. It's caused me no problems, and I'm sure whoever the next owner will be as in love with it as I was. So if you're in the New England area and you're looking for a very well optioned orange with the white leather M4, this could be the car for you. Send me an email, let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching as always everybody, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye then.